of the NBA.
This from earlier on, the Nuggets getting off the team bus and showing their fashion sense. Got to make a grand entrance when you're on the road. The beautiful, dramatic setting here in Salt Lake City, Utah becomes apparent when you get a look at the aerial shot of the surroundings. Seems like we've been here before. Yes, it is Groundhog Day. And we welcome you to this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. And a look here at the passing numbers over the last several months for Jokic.
He hasn't been nearly as effective a passer these past few months, and that's unfortunate because when he's passing it well and the assists are coming, he is a much more complete player. It's something he has to be thinking about.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Utah's Quinn Snyder is an elite coach. He says it's rewarding to be a part of a group that's bigger than a coach or a player. That connectivity. Guys have found things for themselves within the team, and that's how we play. Everybody's getting something out of it, but also selflessly contributing. Kevin?
What a great philosophy. D.A., thanks. Mark, for both teams tonight, unbelievable talent up front.
Kevin, you're right. I love seeing what we have in store in the paint area in this matchup. I think that's likely where this game is going to be decided.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. Morris is out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Porter in at the small forward position. And for the Jazz, Mitchell in at the 2 with Bogdanovich at small forward. Rudy Gay is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard. And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. Kicks it to Porter. Pass to Morris. Clock at 6. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
Here's Jokic. Here's Porter. Softly drops in the floater.
Well, it's amazing that Porter has already developed a pretty advanced floater game. At his height, it's a real weapon to have that floater in your kit.
Now here's Gay. Now Mitchell to the paint. Jokic with the steal. And here we go with Morris running it up the court. Over Mitchell. Morris with the bucket. Here is Conley. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Dishes it to Mitchell. Down low. It's stolen by Morris. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Jokic is running. Murray, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
It's good.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
For Denver, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Outside, Porter. And so just over a minute and a half played. Yep, it counts.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Mitchell. Last game, 26 points. Bogdanovich finds Gobert. 6 to shoot. Outside Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Mitchell's got 5 now.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his all-star debut that far into his career, it had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Gay's athleticism makes him devastating on the drive.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Mitchell against Morris with the drive. Outside for Murray. Off target from three-point range.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Conley for three. It's hauled in by Jokic. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. They trail by one. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
Here's Mitchell following the basket by Jokic. Mitchell kicks to Gay. Back to Mitchell. Gobert down low. Morris is there. Gobert can't hit. For Denver, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And that one drops.
You can't allow Murray to beat you to the rack. I mean, he really turns on the Jets in the open floor. You got to get in front.
And here is Conley. 11 points for him in that last game against Minnesota. That's to Gobert. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Conley with a wide-open look, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Morris outside. And the pass to Porter. Over to the left wing. It's deflected. It's stolen by Gobert. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovich. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
A nice strong finish from Bogdanovich, showing no fear at all.
Now, here is Morris. What a tremendous game he played against Minnesota. Back to Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
This season, 88% on the line, so he has been in a comfort zone.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich. For those teams that did make a deal at the trade deadline, Greg, how hard is it to integrate a new player mid-season?
It can be tough. Guys who need the ball to be effective can be a little harder maybe to integrate, but for certain role players, it's just how quickly they learn the system.
DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Conley against Murray. Pass to Jokic. Gobert with the block. Conley against Murray. Conley gets the bucket. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Utah.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
Denver calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate. with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And, Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here's Morris. Michael Conley making his last shot. Passes it to Jokic. Over Mitchell. The Nuggets with another miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And the shot goes in. Conley's got 6.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Murray with it. He had a big outing in that Timberwolves game as well. Porter against Bogdanovich. Outside for Murray. They can't stop the run with that one.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
The Nuggets trail by 7. Morris outside with some arc. And it's sent back by Mitchell. Going inside, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And you got to clog up those lanes. Mitchell just explodes to the rim when he gets to that launching pad.
The Nuggets shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Whiteside's checked in for Utah. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Bogdanovich. The Nuggets also changing it up. Jeff Green is checked in for Jokic. Austin Rivers comes in for Porter. Campazzo's subbed in for Morris. Cousins dishes to Rivers. Whiteside against Cousins. Back to Rivers. To the paint. Gay with the block.
Gay using his reach and bounce to perfection to block the shot.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Now here is Conley. 6 points for him. Clarkson for 3. And it's Rivers with the rebound. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And, Clark, you played in a very physical era. What do you think about the way fouls are called right now?
I really don't have a problem with it, Kevin. I mean, some of the fouls that were allowed in years past, way back in the 70s and 80s, I mean, those were borderline flagrant 3 kind of fouls. The game was more physical, and it was accepted as such, but I don't know if that was necessarily good for the game. I think now the way they have it set up and the way it's officiated as it relates to physicality and flagrant fouls, yeah, it may be a little bit too far the other way, but I think it's the right balance overall. Boy, you look at Mike Conley. He's been around a long time, folks, double-digit years. Does a little bit of everything out there, and outstanding, not only in the locker room, but also in the community, too. Just 5-star in every way.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Barton is checked in. And Conley drops them both. And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. 11-point game. Pass to Green. Barton in the corner. Driving in to halt the run. Green, no luck.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 7. Clarkson on the wing. And it's Mitchell missing.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Barton, no luck. Jazz leading by 11. And it's Conley penetrating. The pass to Clarkson. Here's Gay. No problem on the jumper in close. Gay's got his second bucket of the night.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And here are the Nuggets now, trailing by 13. Campazzo, and stolen by Whiteside.
And really, that's why you don't want to go up into the air without a plan. Had no option of what to do with the ball. This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Denver's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Campazzo, the pass to Green. Barton outside. Clock at 6. Stolen by Mitchell. Now here's Conley. Guarded closer. No good with the layup.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass. You know, maybe not the destructive force he was before the ACL tear, but Cousins still has the size, skill, and understanding of the game to be a contributor.
And some career-low numbers last season. Does Cousins go from here?
Well, Greg, I think the biggest thing with him is health, and health affects conditioning, and those two things, two sides of the same coin. And then I think he has to embrace a willingness to accept a support role at this stage in his career.
The first one falls.
Yeah, you know, you go back to when Cousins was drafted, and there were some that questioned his attitude, but lately, I don't think that's the case anymore.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Hernan Gomez comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's Eric Paschal in for Mike Conley. Both free throws good from Cousins. Utah leading by 14. Pass to Paschal. Over Rivers. The fader. Right side, no good. The Nuggets shooting only 28% here in the first. A shoddy game offensively for them so far.
Boy, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with the rebound.
Now, here's Clarkson. 8 points his last outing. Passes it to Paschal. Clarkson on the wing. Traps in the tray.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
The Nuggets trail by 17. Barton passes to Cousins. He feeds it to Green. And once you've played for 10 teams in your career, Clark, there should be some type of prize for perseverance.
Yeah, I hear you on that, Kevin, and I don't disagree with you. I mean, Jeff Green has always had tremendous talent. And just because you have great all-around skills doesn't mean you want to be a star or will be a star. Some guys are better suited to being complementary players, and I think that's who Jeff Green is and how he's been most comfortable with the teams that he's played on.
The free free throw drops for Jeff Green.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
And Utah making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. He hits both from the stripe. 1:16 left to play in the first quarter. Hernan Gomez passes to Alexander Walker. Back to Hernan Gomez. To the middle. Pascal's shot is off. Pascal with the steal. Up and in on the layup. And the Jazz lead by 17.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Now here's Green. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Martin with it. Now defended by Mitchell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, Barton is a sinewy, mobile guard. I mean, he's tough to defend without fouling because of how slick and slippery he is.
For Denver, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. And he makes the first.
Yeah, I've got mad respect for the way Barton carries himself. I mean, he's a terrific teammate, and he does everything he can to impact winning.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. That one misses. Jazz leading by 16. Driving to the basket. And stolen by Barton. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Rebound, Utah. Clarkson goes in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Clarkson's got 5 now.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Jazz lead by 18. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. Well, Donovan Mitchell may get the spotlight, but he understands that he rises and falls with his team.
At the end of the day, I'm here to play basketball and be the best teammate and best player that I can be. I'm not trying to make this about me. This is team basketball. At the end of the day, we're doing good things, and we just got to keep it up.
Mitchell is well liked, has a humility about him, Greg, despite his all-star status.
Hasn't let the endorsements or signature shoe deal go to his head. This guy sees the bigger picture.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a very convincing performance from the Jazz so far.
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the Jazz, we've got Eric Pascal. Bogdanovich out there with Clarkson. And it's Alexander Walker in at the shooting guard position. Martin, a putback, and the second chance effort by Gordon. Gordon's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, you know what I like to say, persistence pays, and with Gordon, he's the kind of guy who just does not rest on the glass.
Clarkson passes to Pascal. From down low, and Utah again with the bucket.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Nuggets, when healthy, are one of the league's elite teams. Aaron Gordon says we have championship aspirations. When you've got the Joker, you have a chance to win every single night. If we play our best, we have a good chance to go as far as we want to. Guys, I just want to go as far as throwing it back to you.
You can throw it to us anytime, and he is the defending MVP and plenty of players around Jokic. David, thanks. They are for real. And the first one at the line is good. And you look at some of the most unbreakable records in NBA history, Clark. Scott Skiles with 30 assists in one game. Who's going to beat that?
That's a hard one to top. I mean, 30 dimes in one game. I mean, that is just amazing. One, you got to pass it well. And two, you got to have great shooters around you. Westbrook had a game with 24 assists last year, but that's still a far cry from 30. I think that may very well be an untouchable record, Kevin.
Now Clarkson, he has 7. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Pass to Porter. That one wide left.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Hernangomez kicks to Clarkson. The pass to Alexander Walker. Offensive rebound.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Morris. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Barton outside. Buries the long-range jumper.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide-open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Hernangomez passes to Pascal. Nice ball movement by Utah. And Bogdanovich kicks to Clarkson. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by Gordon. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. 15-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Here's Alexander Walker. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And that one good from Clarkson.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Morris outside. And he drives in. That one, no good. Some solid defense from Clarkson. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Right side, Bogdanovich. A three-pointer off the mark. The Nuggets trail by 18, and the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That's his first foul. Gobert, he's checked in for Eric Paschall. Jokic, he's checked in for Denver. Jamal Murray comes in for Will Barton. Denver with the ball. Murray, the pass to Gordon. Back to Murray. Here's Morris. The Nuggets with another miss. Jazz leading by 18. Feeds to Gobert. The shot from the low post is good. Gobert's got his first basket of the night.
And using his insane wingspan and athletic frame, Gobert can flat out dominate down low.
For Denver, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Morris finds Jokic. In the corner, Murray with it. Offline with his 3. Utah has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. To the inside, Hernangomez. Porter with a block.
You know, one area where I think Porter Jr. has surprised a bunch of folks is his shot blocking. I mean, he's got a natural knack for doing it.
Rudy Gay's checked in for the Jazz. Pass to Clarkson. Shot clock at 6. Gobert dishes to Clarkson. And the three ball is good. Clarkson's got 13.
You know, Clarkson really working on his range, and defenses better wise up to it.
Denver's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Outside Gordon. From deep, Jokic does not score again. That's his 4th miss against one make.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Here's Murray. Jokic trying to free himself up. Count that one.
Well, Murray not only is strong, but he's got really good speed, too, and that gets him by the defense past the contact.
And you talk to Murray. He said it was a lot of fun to grow up in Canada. Wanted to prove that you can play ball there and still get to where you need to go.
Clarkson passes to Gobert. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
The Nuggets really having a tough go here. And as a prep, Murray formed a duo with Thon Maker to defeat some top American schools.
And Murray blew up in some of the showcases. 5-star recruit, top 10 pick. Canada producing yet another exceptional talent. He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Can't hit from in close. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. And the Jazz with some changes. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Alexander Walker. And it's Conley in for Bogdanovich. Murray scanning the floor. That one's good. Just his 3rd make. Brings him to 3 for 8 in this game.
That tenacity on the drive. Murray is at his absolute best when he's in attack mode.
Passes it to Gobert. Mitchell with it. Guarded by Porter. Mitchell outside. Inside. Here's Gobert. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Gobert's got 6 in the quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And that one's good by Porter.
Boy, the mechanics of Porter Jr.'s shot are just so efficient. Almost automatic. Gets the ball and puts it right up into the shooting pocket.
And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Clarkson outside. Fires the 3. And Donovan Mitchell hits from deep. Mitchell's got 10.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
Right side Gordon to the inside. Jokic. Gobert with the block. It's good. And here is Conley. 11 points in the game. Mitchell outside. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Nuggets have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Here's Murray up on top, covered by Mitchell, and Jokic wide open. He shoots. Another miss by Jokic.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Gordon against Conley. Pass to Gobert. Kicks it out to Gay. Back to Gobert. Goes back up. And he converts the layup. He's got 8.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And Utah making a change here. Whiteside's checked in. The Nuggets also changing it up. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Gordon. Rivers comes in for Porter. Campazzo's subbed in for Monte Morris. Campazzo, no good on the three.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Mitchell outside. Three-pointer. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Mitchell's got a pair of triples in the second now for Utah.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Jokic against Gobert. Now here's Rivers. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Shoots over Clarkson. And another miss by Denver. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Jazz. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Here's Cousins, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Jordan Clarkson.
Really hard to deal with the size Cousins has when he's down there. The defense sometimes has no choice but to commit the foul.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And that one falls for DeMarcus Cousins.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
And so DeMarcus Cousins nails both of them. Utah has gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter, 4 for 8. And the pass to Conley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Campazzo, the pass to Cousins. 1:49 left in the first half of basketball. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Cousins is not the guy you want to put on the line because he's a pretty good foul shooter for a big guy.
The Nuggets have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And, guys, I'd have to credit the work they put in at the free throw line to practice this season. Because they have noticeably improved since a year ago.
That one is off. Good on the second free throw. 1:46 left in the second quarter. Pass to Gobert. He kicks to Conley. And there's the drive. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And it's been wonderful to watch Rivers develop into a veteran leader.
And he understands his role is evolving, the need to set an example for younger players. That said, he still plays with a huge chip on his shoulder.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. The Jazz shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Mitchell outside. Jazz passing it around. Gobert dishes to Whiteside. Here's Conley. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Passes to Jokic. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. Clark, so unique to have a 7-footer like Jokic who makes everyone around him better.
He is so much fun to watch, Kevin. And he does make everybody better because he plays the game simply and effectively. He once said a point makes you happy, but an assist makes you and your teammate happy. How about that? Jokic could probably average double-digit assists anytime he wants to. And I think it might happen before his career is done.
Free throw, good. Jokic. You know, Greg, it is amazing the total effect Jokic has on the game.
And he's usually top 5 in triple-doubles now. He's really worked on his defense. And the scary part is he's still only in his mid-20s.
You know, we've seen Jokic embrace a larger leadership role. He wants to be the guy that leads his team, and that's not just with scoring, it's also with his voice.
To the paint. Here's Clarkson. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Rivers in the corner. Fires from deep. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists tonight.
So good to see Murray, not just as a scorer, but thriving as a passer, too.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. The dish to Mitchell. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
To the wing right side. Fade away, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Utah, having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. The first half went really well for Mike Conley. He had 16 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. What did you think about Utah, Kenny?
Their passing was clearly superior in the first half. They were playing a team game, not one-on-one basketball. Good player movement, good ball movement, and they have a healthy lead to show.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
To be honest, them getting killed on the glasses like this is a little embarrassing, showing no physicality, a lack of heart. This is when fans start to feel let down. Me too. The team doesn't seem to care as much as the other team. They don't care, I don't care, Ernie. I'm out of here.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game from Mike Conley.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Second half is underway. Here's who Michael Malone's got on the floor. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. Jamal Murray is out there with Morris, and it's Jokic in at center. Over in the corner, Conley. 5 to shoot. Here's Gobert, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. Morris with the ball. Takes it inside. Makes it off the glass. Morris has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Gobert down low. He's covered by Murray. Basket good.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. Kevin, the way they win games, that's saying something.
He is a Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. Phenomenal player. Thanks, D.A. Morris outside. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Now Mitchell. 18 points for him. Over in the corner, Conley. No good from outside.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his third foul of the game. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Steps back and shoots. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And Morris has got the ball here for Denver. Outside, Porter. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. 6 to shoot. And Murray, here we go. Here's Jokic. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Jokic has got 10 points in the game. Jazz have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Jokic against Conley. Gay passes to Bogdanovich. Jazz passing it around. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. They grab their own miss. Here's Gobert. Mitchell finds Conley. Back to Mitchell. Fires for three. The shot, no good. And the Nuggets going the other way. Here's Morris. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 4 assists now tonight.
I like the fact he had his head up immediately looking to make the dish down the floor. Get rid of it quickly.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. Conley against Jokic. Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. No good with the triple.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That's foul number 2 for him. A different look for Utah. Eric Paschall, he's checked in for Gobert. Hernan Gomez comes in for Rudy Gay. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Mike Conley. Denver also making some changes. Green comes in for Jokic. And it's Will Barton in for Jamal Murray. Mitchell against Barton. Here's Gordon. Here's Green. Rebound by Alexander-Walker. Alexander-Walker's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Nuggets shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Barton dishes to Green. Wants to get it to Barton and does, and the shot goes down. Barton's got 6.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Here's Alexander-Walker. Mitchell outside. Pass to Alexander-Walker. Outside Bogdanovich. And there's the pass to Paschall. 4 on the shot clock. Over Morris. And Utah again with the bucket.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich. The shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
For Denver, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Barton kicks to Porter. To the middle. Here's Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Here's Alexander-Walker. Clock at 6. Here's Hernan Gomez. Green with the block. And he's able to get it back. They get it back. Count that bucket. Paschall's got 4 this quarter.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Morris passes to Green. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Pass to Alexander-Walker. Down low. Here's Paschall. Count it. Good. He's got 8.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Passes it to Porter. Utah with the rebound. And here is Mitchell. 20 points for him. To the left side wing. Here's Alexander-Walker, covered by Morris.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Whiteside's checked in for Bogdanovich. Nuggets have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Bounce pass from Morris. Green left side. Here's Porter. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Porter's got 8.
Sweet move by Porter Jr. getting around the contact and finding the hoop. You know, there's a lot to be excited about with Porter. He's got a really special blend of size, athleticism, and advanced skill.
Here's Mitchell, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Here's Barton. 6 points for him. Pass to Porter. He dishes it to Green. Outside Gordon. From outside the arc, Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss.
And really only because of injury did Porter fall to the 14th pick back in that 2018 draft.
Yeah, and if you remember, Greg, before the college season began that year, he was in the mix to be taken #1 overall. But you know what? The injury happened, and he's in a really good spot now. He could eventually become a multi-time All-Star.
Barton with it, now defended by Mitchell. Morris with the bucket.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Alexander Walker passes to Whiteside. Mitchell outside. Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Whiteside. Lays it up and banks it in. Whiteside's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, and the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity. And this guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Here's Alexander Walker. The pass to Pascal. Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Hernan Gomez. Great D that time from Green. And there's a whistle. That goes on Hernan Gomez. That's his first foul. Clarkson, he's checked in for the Jazz. Denver also making some changes. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Austin Rivers comes in for Porter. Campazzo's subbed in for Monte Morris. Barton outside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Barton's got 8 points.
You know, Barton's an improving ball handler, and because of that, he's got more moves now that he can choose from when he's going off the bounce.
Pass to Whiteside. Here's Alexander Walker. Over in the corner, Pascal. Here's Alexander Walker. Guarded by Green. Pascal. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Green. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the middle. Here's Hernan Gomez. And finished off by Hernan Gomez.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
1:02 left in the third quarter of the game. Passes it to Cousins. There's the pass to Campazzo. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
And the Jazz with some changes. Rudy Gay's checked in for Hernan Gomez. And it's Mike Conley in for Eric Pascal. Denver also making some changes. Jokic has checked in for Green. And Murray's subbed in for Will Barton. Gay finds Clarkson. 34 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Alexander Walker. Buries it from 3-point range. Alexander Walker's got his second bucket.
And he found a perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
They get a hand on it. And now here comes Conley leading the break. Clarkson against Jokic. Clarkson looking for an opening. Pass to Alexander Walker. And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach Quinn Snyder.
Let's just keep playing with the same intensity, okay? On misses, you guys really run in space. Anyone can bring it.
Well, he's trying to get them to maintain that edge right now.
And solid advice from Coach Snyder, wanting his squad to remain engaged.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Conley, and it's Alexander Walker in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Clark, you know, road teams accustomed to hostile crowds, but it can go too far. Players have been very vocal, saying, respect the game, and then respect us as human beings as well.
And, Kevin, I couldn't say it any better. It's that simple. It's not complicated. The right to say anything you want doesn't come with the purchase of a ticket. I think human dignity, common courtesy, and respect supersedes whatever feelings you might have about a particular team or player and overrides whatever price you paid for your ticket.
And the first one drops. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Nuggets shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Pass to Najee. Out left to the wing. And it's good off the back rim and in. Forbes has got his first bucket of the night.
Like the assertiveness, and that comes from having the green light to shoot off the pass. And Forbes, one of the very best shooters off the pass or dribble.
Conley, the pass to Alexander Walker. Passes it to O'Neal. 5 on the clock. It's House outside. Cans it from downtown. House has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's the Nuggets with the ball. With the drive, Forbes. The rebound by the Jazz. Alexander Walker's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Inside, here's O'Neal. And it's Denver with the rebound. Greg, player movement is always a constant in the NBA, but with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right? Just a few years ago. The Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it, but it sure keeps things interesting.
It's House outside. They get it back. Azubuike, good. Azubuike's got his first bucket in this one.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Cousins, rebound by Azubuike. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Now here's Conley. Right wing. Alexander Walker passes to Azubuike. Good, nice job down low.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Nuggets have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Back to Forbes. To the left wing. Here's Cousins. Drills the three-pointer.
And, you know, Cousins is tough inside, but he's got a nice outside touch, too. Didn't have that shot when he first got into the league, but now he does.
O'Neal passes to Alexander Walker. Amazing how many players we're seeing come into the NBA, Clark, from all over the world right now.
Well, it's truly a global game, Kevin, and give credit to former Commissioner David Stern and certainly Adam Silver and his staff. But the league is a global league. The star players have done a great job of promoting it as a worldwide game as well. Every year you get players from multiple continents, Asia, Africa, Europe, Australia. Basketball is, again, it's a global game, so it makes sense we'll see more players from all over the world in the NBA.
House dishes to Conley. Campazzo, covered by Conley. The pass to Cousins. To the wing on the left. Campazzo. Second shot opportunity, and it's blocked by Conley. To the paint. Ball stolen. Here is Forbes to the inside. Najee, no good. Outside Conley. And no good that time. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Campazzo, the pass to Cousins. For the three. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
That's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time. Clark, we know injury prevention is a huge aspect for teams, and it seems like training staffs hold a lot more weight than they did in the past.
I think you're exactly right, Kevin. No doubt about it, and for good reason. I mean, the medical staffs include doctors and trainers and physiotherapists and the like, and they really have enhanced what goes into preparing players for their seasons throughout their careers, and it's become more precise, it's better. Yet there are still going to be injuries, but the treatment and care players get now, I think, is platinum level across the league.
Back to O'Neal. Another miss by Utah.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Pass to Forbes. Driving in. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Jazz have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. To end the cold streak, he takes it up and lays it in. O'Neal's got his first 2 points of the night.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal. And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
And it's Conley penetrating. That one good for 2.
And a little contact on the shot, but Conley with the laser focus on the finish.
Rivers with it. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Rebound by House. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Utah. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Now the feed to Azubuike. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
A veteran floor general who consistently makes good reads. Conley's teammates trust him in the pick and roll.
Denver's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Kicks it to Rivers. Pass to Porter. O'Neal with the rebound. Jazz have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Conley, the pass to Alexander Walker. O'Neal inside. That shot is off.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
O'Neal passes to Conley, and he makes good on the layup. 20 points for Mike Conley.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Outside, Porter. Greg, playing most of your career in the 90s, the game has really changed. Less physical, more skilled, but what role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. And I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow. And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
The Nuggets shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Down low, here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Hey, you got to get used to nights like this from Porter Jr. Now, this guy's got a lot in his package offensively, a supremely gifted scorer.
Conley surveying the D. Pass to Alexander Walker. He kicks to House. Shot clock at 6. Now the pass to O'Neal. Over Rivers. O'Neal misses. On offense, here are the Nuggets. This one for 3. Hits it from three-point range.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Pass to Alexander Walker. All right, Greg, I'm going to put you on the spot. Who do you think right now has the best backcourt in the NBA?
Oh, my goodness. I mean, so many terrific backcourts to choose from. You know, Phoenix has got to be in that conversation with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. But I'll tell you what, with the Splash Brothers healthy and back at it, it's just hard to beat that combination.
Here is House. Pass to Alexander Walker. Kicks it to House. Now Conley from downtown. No good on the shot. Here is Forbes, guarded by O'Neal. That one drops for him.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
The Jazz have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Outside Conley. Passes it to Alexander Walker. Here's O'Neal. Banked in off the glass. O'Neal's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Worked that one inside nicely.
Denver's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Jazz making a switch here. Pascal's checked in. Jeff Green is checked in for the Nuggets. .139 left in the game. And Clark, the NBA is supporting those players who use their platform for change. In 2021, the NBA created the new Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Award.
Yeah, that sends a really powerful message because those who have followed the career of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he was my idol as I was growing up, know that he not only performed at the highest level between the lines, but he has always been a voice and an activist for social justice, for education, for doing what's right and decent. His career outside of basketball clearly embodies what being about human rights is all about. So that's a really powerful message, and one that I'm glad to see the NBA put forth.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Nuggets shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Jazz.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And in the final game of the season series between these two, they did everything out there they needed to close out with a winning record, 3-1 against the Nuggets. Just a quality win, and you look at the box score and some really good numbers
for Conley.
Tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
Here's Alexander Walker. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, Mike. Congrats on the win. It looked like you guys stayed with your identity tonight. You think so?
Yeah, we wanted to just play our game, stick to what we do best, get the ball inside, score in the paint, just try to make easy plays. And I think that's what we did, and we're able to just build off of that.
You guys are one of the best teams at staying to what you do. Congrats on the win. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.